I came to painting late in life and purely by accident. I was teaching middle school, junior high school, and I was modeling risk-taking with students in their writing, and they used to, one of the things that we did was to make illustrations of vocabulary words and things from literature, and well, they're making these timid little drawings, and make it big. Here, do it like this. And so I made some paintings as teaching aids and examples. And when I was done with it, I thought, well, they don't look too bad. And one thing and another, and I started painting them. And so here we are. I don't know what to say when it comes to describing the style. I suppose folk art would be the closest, because I've never had an art course in my life, and I'm totally unschooled, and so it's not really expressionistic. It's not really conceptual, because in conceptual art, the object isn't the thing, the idea is the thing. I suppose it's outsider art, folk art, but it's educated outsider art. As I imagine if someone had grown up in a city, they would be painting urban things. But I grew up in the country, and I tend to paint farm and field is what I tend to paint. Farm, field, and tractor. I don't have, you start off with a basic plan, like you're going to do a painting, let's say, of a garden scene. But what you end up with isn't what you started with. Many times I end up with nothing and throw them away. I don't know how. It takes about a month to do one. It takes, I'll tinker around with one of these for about a month and do drafts, and I'll start it and throw it away and put a fresh piece of canvas on and go again, or just go paint over it and over it and over it until paint over it several times. Many of these paintings might have a half a dozen layers of paint on them, and paint over it and over it until it's satisfactory. It's not really crafted in the usual sense of crafting, but it's not just sloshing paint around either in an expressionistic way. Like stand back and throw paint at the canvas and see what turns up. It's more crafted than that, but it's not crafted as art school. My wife Sandy is a very fine watercolorist, and she's an art teacher, and so she helps me a lot. I'll do a paint. I'll be working on a painting, and I'll force her to go and critique it, and she grumbles about it. Her critiques are good. Many times she will be negative, one way or another, in her way. She'll say something negative, but she'll often give like hints or tips or pointers. More blue here, or do something there to to unite this. I guess in the end, what makes me happiest about my painting is when people like it, or when people will say that they have one of my paintings and they have it in their home or their house, and it makes them. One woman said once, "I have your painting in my living room. It makes me happy to look at it," and that's pretty good. Then you can't get more than that.